All right, and welcome back to A Dash of Life. Uh, if you tuned in last week, thank you so much. Trying to get this thing going. If you didn't tune in last week, this is a show called A Dash of Life, and it's about me celebrating my friends. And I want to thank everybody that watched last week, giving me some ideas, some tips, some hints, and everything like that. Uh, so uh, with that being said, I want to again thank everybody. We got last week's results in as far as the ratings go, and man, I have to tell you, we did good. We didn't finish last. We didn't finish last. We finished third from last. Apparently, we beat out Larry's Lawnmower Repair Show and the Golden Globes. So hey, we got that going for us, which is nice. Uh, also, want to thank everybody, Trishelle especially, for coming out last week. But I did get some fan letters, which is really awesome. So I'd like to go over the first one that came in. The first one is, honey, when you are done playing with your friends, could you please do the dishes? And that's my honey to-do list. Sorry about that. My neck. Oh, here's a good one. Dear Daddy, man, you are totally awesome. You did such a great job on your show last week. I really loved you. Love, Ellie. P.S. Do I still get my Elsa doll for giving you this shout out? Yes, you'll still get the Elsa doll for giving me the shout out. But seriously, thank you guys. A little bit about Dash of Life. If you didn't watch last week, Dash of Life, during this pandemic, I was sitting around getting on Facebook a lot, and I noticed that a lot of my friends do some amazing things. I noticed that I have friends that are writing books. I have friends that are starting their own businesses. They're fire chiefs or they're firemen. They work in the police. They do a lot of things. Still in the military, doing wonderful things. So, but I wanted to give them a way to be celebrated with my friends as well that are on Facebook. So that's what I'm doing. This is A Dash of Life. And tonight, my guest, I've known her for 20 years. She's a wonderful photographer. I want to bring her on, and we're going to bring in Monica Poindexter as soon as she starts watching. We'll get this going. Monica, you got to be on. If you're on, you got to be on. In a few minutes, she's going to accept, and we're going to get Monica on here to talk about her photography. And there she is. Hello.
Hey, I'm good. Trying to figure this out.
You're probably doing a lot better than I am, trust me.
Well, I had my phone vertical, and evidently it has to be horizontal.
It has to be horizontal. So, how are you doing?
I'm great. How about you? I'm a little nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. I'm doing great. Hey, thanks for coming on the show. Like I said, I've known you for 20 years now. Little bit. That's
a little bit of time.
But still, I just wanted to give you an idea of what Dash Life is about, in case you didn't know it. This is about me celebrating my friends and the things that they get to, the great things that you guys get to do. And I've known you for a long time, and I want to give you a shout out for some of the amazing things that you've done for me over the years. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what it is that Monica does?
Besides being crazy.
Hey, that's why we connect. So we're good there.
Well, I recently have gone through like a big life change. So I did full-time photography for an amazing studio in Choctaw for 9 years. And then I started to get close to 40 and my gears started changing a little bit. So I took a job working for the city of McLeod. I am a utility permit clerk now during the day, but I do still do photography. I kind of took a little break, but photography is my passion. I do weddings. I still work for Uniquely You Weddings. So that's my jam.
Yeah.
Weddings is like my favorite thing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
And then I've been doing a lot of things that when I started photography way back in the 90s, doing nature, scenery, things like that. I've been focusing on that. It makes me be still and focus. I'm a little hyperactive for those that don't know me.
Yeah,
So,
I've watched the wonderful workout shows in the morning, so those are spot on. Love it, love it.
my niece had my sister text me and tell me that she's pretty sure I broke her legs.
Yeah, that was a pretty strenuous leg workout, I have to admit. So
I don't know why I thought bands would be a good thing for a 9-year-old.
Oh, hey, you never know that, but I'm glad she had fun. She looked like she was right in there on it. So
She did.
So getting back to the photography, it keeps you still, huh? The nature.
Yes, yes. It's very calming, if you will. It makes you focus, and I still love all the other stuff. Like I've been doing pictures for like my neighbors and my family, and just doing, I don't know what you call it, pro bono. That's not the right thing. Not charging.
Nah.
Just doing it for fun and just releasing and having fun. You know what I mean? Like just getting to do what I want to do and getting to get the things that I see and hear out.
Yeah.
And I'm really blessed with some really awesome people around me who are just like, yeah, let's go shoot, or yeah, you can put me in water or whatever.
I know a little bit about that. You've done some wonderful, shoots for me as well. If you can turn me into a country music star with some of the shots that you've done, then you got some amazing talent there.
Another one.
Huh?
We need to do another shoot.
I am ready for it.
Like,
so
we have 10 acres, and we have a really awesome, I don't know what you call it. It's a big barn, and it's open on one side. It's kind of like the one that we did that one time, or we can do something completely else. I'm ready.
So hey, I love your work.
Kids are pretty much free, except for my weddings. But my week free, so yeah.
So I've noticed that you have another artist in the family.
I do.
Izzy's
I almost set up in front of her art wall, and I was like,
Izzy's work is just phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I love when you post it. It's breathtaking. It really is. She is wonderful.
I really, really appreciate that. What is the right word? She seriously takes my breath away. She is, I don't know where she gets it from, but she also inspires me. She inspires me to do what I'm scared of and accomplish it. She is, for those that don't know, my daughter is 14, and she draws and she makes costumes, and she does she does fursuiting. So she made her own fursona head, like out of this green sheet foam from Joann's, like this, nothing, just this, and made this incredible head. And she made, I don't know if you saw or not, she made Loki horns.
Yeah, I saw the Loki horns. Oh,
she made daggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually saving up her money for a Loki cosplay. But I can't wait.
That's good. Now, if you get to post those, I'll definitely share that with the rest of my folks. Man,
they'll be all over my Facebook.
Oh yeah, that kid is talented in so many ways, and it's a testament to you. So hey, yeah.
Well, thanks.
And then we got little Archie. He joined the military. Is that correct?
He actually just graduated from tech school.
Oh,
He
wow.
is, yeah, he got his orders. He will be going to Arizona. It's not that far away.
No, it's a good trip.
So we'll be able to go visit. But he is Air Force, and he is, oh, geez and Pete's, man. He's 20.
Yeah.
He'll be 20, I think. I'm a little nervous. My brain's kind of, but he is going to be a crew chief for the A-10.
Oh, nice. That's my favorite
Which,
aircraft.
okay, I didn't know anything about it except for it had a really cool mouth drawn on the side of it. That was my knowledge. So we've been like watching videos and doing research on it and stuff, and it's a really cool plane. So, and he's very much loves it, and he's learned a lot, and he's really excelled in it, and his roommate's incredible. His roommate's actually going to Arizona with him, like they're going together.
So have somebody there.
Yeah, which is super cool, you know. So you remember what it was like?
Oh yeah.
Fresh out of home and just.
Oh yeah. I was lucky enough to have a lot of my friends go with me to my first base as well. I had, I went to Offutt. That was my first, and I had probably, 50% of our class went to Offutt. So I wasn't alone as much as I thought I was going to be. So.
Where's Offutt? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Offutt, Nebraska.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was fun. Yeah, I loved it. I enjoyed Offutt. It was great. So, but yeah, I'm glad he found something he likes. So that's
me
excellent.
too.
Yeah. So
he was pretty, and it worked out, which was amazing.
Yeah. So Archie's still with the police force?
Yeah, he's with Oklahoma City.
Nice.
He last November actually celebrated 15 years.
Man, that's hard.
Isn't that crazy? In December of this year, we will have been married 15 years.
Wow. I just, it's hard to believe that I've known y'all that long.
When I was sitting back, because I thought I had until next week.
Yeah.
So I was planning on going through all my old photos and trying to like peep in some old photos every now and then.
Don't worry, you'll be back
for the embarrassing factor. And then I didn't have enough time, but I'm like, I have Tupperware totes of pictures. And I'm like,
awesome, well, you'll definitely be back. Don't worry about it. So before we get off here, I just want to, I asked you some questions because my wife is very looking forward to taking up some photography. So if there's something that you could give to the crowd that's watching, just one tip, one perfect tip for them to go with, to start with, what would it be?
Learn your camera.
Learn your camera.
Learn your camera, yes. And with the amazing world that we live in, there are tutorials for free all over YouTube. There are people giving out knowledge left and right. And learn your camera, because when I first started, it was film. Mm-hmm. And it was, you have to learn it yourself, trial and error, and wasting a lot of film, and then learning as you go. And now I feel like you can go buy a camera and just watch videos, and like you've learned what it took forever for photographers like me to learn, years and years and years to learn. You can learn it in days.
Yeah.
So learn your camera and shoot what you love. Don't shoot for money. Shoot what you love. So if you shoot what you love, it will really, really show in your pictures, and it'll be a very happy time. Oh. By the way, I don't know if you have my cell phone anymore, because you keep Facebook messaging me, so I need to give you my number. Yeah. And you can give it to your wife, because I don't mind answering any questions, because there's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot. So, yeah.
Well, awesome. Monica, I love you. Thank you so much.
I love you. So good to see you.
So good to see you. Don't worry, you'll be back on. I'm getting used to this and being new to this whole talk show.
We need to do a ring light. Do you see the light on my face? Is yours?
I do not. Listen, my budget's at about $3 right now. So,
They make ring lights that you can just like stick on the front of your camera.
mhm.
This one I have is I use it for pictures,
Okay.
for like photography. So it's kind of a bigger, nicer one, but you can get smaller ones for fairly inexpensive actually.
Yeah.
So I'll be on the lookout because
All
we
right.
got to get you some good light.
All
Because
right.
right now Superman is looking on point.
All right, my dear. This is for you. Love you so much. Can't wait to have
Thank
you
you
back
for
on. Come back
and for
see
the
me.
very kind words.
You're welcome. Love you. Have a good night.
You too.
Oh,
I don't know.
guys, awesome. That was Monica. Thank you so much for coming on. Man, it's great. Thank you all for everybody who's watching. You can still be on there. We'll get it figured out.
I don't know how to get off.
Just hit. I think you just hit your X up there if you have it. But
Okay.
bye.
Bye.
And,
Maybe.
but thank you guys for watching. Man, I love doing this show. I know it's only 2 episodes in, but I love it. I said last week this was the scariest thing I've ever done, and I've been in the military. I've done a lot of things, but man, just being live for some reason is scary. But thank you everybody for watching tonight. I couldn't do this without all the people that I've already talked to, and my wife with the support and everything. So again, thank you for coming in. Just remember, love everybody. Take care of yourself during this pandemic, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Good night, y'all.